Sweet. So just the normal, we are not doing a tutorial. We're just messing about in our project so we can see what's going on. Sweet. 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 Right, let's crack on. Get this shit sorted out. So, what we got so far? Let's try and refresh our memory because work has been crazy. So, cool smash effect. I think I only got it set for that one. That's fine. But we should be able to do the enemies, NPC, and then enemies, bosses. No, AI stuff, AI stuff, AI stuff. Iceman boss. And then I should be able to add in another random spell here. This ice shot. So just adding a fireball as well. I'm not even sure that the Iceman knows a fireball. Bosses, DA, Iceman. He does know a fireball. So fireball, ice shot, ice meteor. I don't think we've got ice spike set up just yet, and we certainly don't have a shockwave set up just yet. So those are the two that we'll look at getting set up now, today. And we'll see what the crack is there. Let's just check that our YouTube settings are fine as well. Just be 10 seconds. Yeah, we're all gravy. Nice. Sweet, 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 sweet. That's fine. That's fine too. Jobs are good in. Right, let's test that this works. Ice meteor, ice shot, fireball. Should just do a random attack every 5 seconds. There's ice shot. There's ice meteor. I bet it won't do fireball for a while. I mean, the ice stuff makes more sense because, like, it's an Iceman. There's our fireball. Yeah. Okay. No errors. Jobs are good in. Nice. Right. So, ice spikes. Just close that. Let's load up our project that holds all of our VFX animations and everything. There's that animation dump. We're probably not going to change the animations just for a sec, and we'll just try and get the ice spikes working. Might have to mess with some materials. I hate messing with materials. Let's just see what happens. So we want a Niagara system. Why is that not on here? There, Niagara system. Alright, and then we want to find... Jesus Christ. Too many Niagara systems. Too many named Fire as well. What the hell? Alright, let's see where they are in the Explorer. No, not the Explorer. In the folder view. Because then I can see them all in one go. Maps. Blueprints map? They've not named their map like demo map or anything, so. This is a cool demo map. Let's press play, see what the crack is. Damn, son. Okay. Let's get on my Vertex spawn. Bonnie Fire blueprints. Like, I think these are more fire than what I wanted. Explosions and fire. Now we want more spiky spikes. This is projectiles. So we don't want projectiles either. Mixed magic / hit. Skill set VFX might have something for us. Spell. Ground spell. Shockwaves. Let's find the demo map for this one. Right, see what's in there. Alright, so here we've got hand spells. It's not really what I was after. Aura spells pretty cool. I like those. We could probably do something with a lightning strike as well. And then yeah, we could probably do something with hand spells for when we're casting spells. So when we're charging up stuff. But yeah, that's not really what we're after. We're wanting spikes. Spikes. Hunting for spikes. Attack spells, VFX. Let's check the map on this one. And hopefully we get some spiky spikes. Let's see. No. What's this one? I like how these bounce off the floor. Like, these are cool. But they're not really what I'm after. I very much want spikes. Andrew Benjamin. Yo, bro. How's it going? It's been a while. Sword animations. AoE VFX. Right, okay. That sounds more like something that we're wanting. Oh man. Okay, let's swap this to actually be. There we go. So right mouse and then release to shoot. I don't want this one. Fire arrow, blaze blast, ice. Right, okay, maybe this one will do what I want it to do. Be spiky. It's got to load in the shaders, so it takes its sweet time. This is like what I'm after. Yeah, okay, let's check if there's any more. That's also pretty cool. But I think it's the spikes that we want. Let's just have a look at this. Pretty sure this one's insane. Mr. Pangus, I have a random pickup that spawns an enemy to a certain random distance from the player. How do you do like a Niagara particle that arcs from the enemy to that pickup as it spawns? Like, so like it looks like a trail. That's pretty dope. I like how it leaves an effect afterwards as well. Okay, so that bit's fine. Has it got collision on it? Kind of, but not really. Okay, so number 4 is the ice spiral, which is sick. And number 9 is this lava lotus. So 4 and 9, yeah? Niagara 4. Where's this being pulled from? There it is. And then number 4 should be the ice. Sweet. Okay, so if I take this and the lava lotus, maybe the Metroid fluid and the fire arrow. Maybe that one too. But I don't want these. Do I want these? I'll take the frozen one and the earth one. Let's take the simple one to see what that looks like. We want to do a migrate. Mr. Parangus, yeah, a trail. So you've got to find the Niagara. Well, you can even make the Niagara effects using a ribbon. Let's give our internet service provider an absolute pain. Come on. Sweet. Right, we should be on a stable connection now, because my internet service provider hates me. Spells. And then instead of an ice shot, we want BP spikes. Make those ice spikes. And then DA ice spikes. Screw instead of this. I don't think I've got any like cool textures. Just use this one. Ice spikes. Where does it spawn from? Nowhere, because it's like handle. Speed is 0. Max speed is 0. Gravity is 0. Hone is 0. We'll have it on this staff attack montage. And let's just add it to our spells. Make it ice spikes. And then we need to add it to our enemies as well. Oh, I've already done that. Sick. Ice spikes. It's about to spawn here. And then spell config. 10. Doesn't have a speed, so that's fine. Gravity is fine. Montage. Iceman. Just use the shooting attack because it's got the thing on that I already need. In fact, I can copy most of this and paste it. So this won't be ice spikes. This will be BP. What was the other one that I grabbed? I grabbed 3 and I can't remember what the second and the third one were. That's not good. Oh, okay. Lava Lotus. Okay, we'll use that. Lava spikes? Seems sensible. Fireball or ice spikes, lava spikes. Yeah, right, let's start with ice spikes. See what the crack is there, man. So, projectile movement doesn't matter because we don't need anything. Niagara effect will be where is it? This ice spiral. Whoa, look at my parameters on this. What the hell does that mean? Remove VFX on, remove center off. Let's just turn that on. Yep. Okay, I want to see how that looks. Just this standard. I think it's going to have a problem. That it's going to spawn where our enemy is. That's kind of alright, actually. That's kind of what we want, because we want it to be like this attack that is, you're too close, now you need to get away. So that, I don't hate that. I think that's fine. Problem is, these balls here are the blueprints and they're not destroying themselves because this is set to, I'm guessing, infinite. So we will need to amend the actual Niagara particle effect, which is always a pain. So there's an audio on here as well. Nice. I do enjoy. What's the audio? That's good. Right, so which one of these is on infinite? That one. Check all the rest. That should fix the issue that we're having. Don't crash. Ooh, that was close. Right. Nice. Once this dies, the system should die too. It's sticking around. That's not a good sign. I need to fix that. Complete, let emitters finish, then kill the system. Let's just check that all of these are on complete. I think they are, but... Okay. The loop should only last 5 seconds. Let's just check. So what is it? It's called loop B. Oops. Loop behavior. I've spelled behavior wrong, haven't I? Yes. Spawn it once. Spawn it once. It just wants all of these. Because I don't have to control it anywhere else. I can just control it from inside here, which is fine. Once is fine. And our thing should die and the blueprint should go as well. Ideally. And then we can work out how we're going to do damage to our character. Whether we're going to use the actual internals of the blueprint system here, or whether we're going to just spawn an overlay. Right, let's check. Let's check that bad boy. This game dev is all about just testing stuff until it works. Yeah, no, that should. It should destroy. Okay. We'll figure that out later on. What the hell's going on with that? So that's all fine. That's all fine. Back in BPI spikes. On begin play, we could do a spear trace. And do get owner. Get owner location. Or actor location. Plug that in start and end. Do a radius check of 300. And then if that hits us, we'll apply the damage. That might be... I think that's hitting. It is. It's hitting himself. Sub done. So we want to check that the hit actor is not equal to get owner. What's a owner? Owner. So just do an ant here. Like this. And then got to remember that damage actor needs to go back in here. This shouldn't be applied damage though. This should be radial damage. Should be this one. Ah, because it's got an ignore actor, we can just make an array. Are we giving him a stop hitting yourself? No, I'm just stopping him damaging himself. Base damage. Origin is... That's the hit location. That's not right. Origin would be get owner's location. Damage radius would be 300. Damage causer is the owner. And that should do it. Let's check it. No, he's still hitting himself. Okay, so we actually do still need this. Unless I do a multi-spear, and I can't be bothered to do that. Definitely shouldn't be... Definitely shouldn't be hitting himself now. Hit actor not equal to get owner. That's one way to fix this. We'll check what he's actually returning. Hit actor, ice boss. So it thinks that the person it hit is not the same as the ice boss. Equal. Owner. Let's do a branch here. False. So if we hit something and it's equal, but that's false, then that should be fine. Just want to check my ands and my logics and booleans are correct. I get them confused a hell of a lot. Okay, so this recognizes that it's true. Oh, so then shouldn't be actually damaging our boss. I'm gonna think that I'm gonna need to change this to be a multi. Yeah, okay, right. Let's do multi spear trace by channel. What? No. I don't want or need cheap viewers from your city website. So we just... I bet this would have worked from the beginning, honestly. Yeah, what a silly bit. For duration. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's test that. So, third person character. And the owner is BP boss, which means we've received some damage. Yep, sweet. If we're not in it, though, then our boss should return a static mesh actor. Because it's hitting the floor. Okay, I mean, it works, we'll take it. Right, yeah, so if we are under his legs, we get that much damage. Yep, that works. Let's tidy this up a little bit, get rid of this, get rid of this. Sweet. So ice spikes. What was the other one I was given him? Shockwave. I couldn't find a shockwave. Did find lava spikes though, which we can set up as well. Can just test that straight away. Nope, because I've got that set up to be the lava lotus. Which looks too sick. So if we add in a spear collision here, and then I can make this spear or box. That's a good question. You mother. That's the first crash of the stream. Put it in your diaries. There will likely be many, many more. We are reloaded. Right, so now we're reloaded. Restore selected. We weren't actually reloaded. That's a bit annoying. Hopefully we should be reloaded now. How much did we lose? That is the question, right? Niagara. This is still an ice blast, so this needs to be lava spikes. Save regularly. This will sick. Then we're gonna add in a spear collision. Wait, no, there is a spear. Messed up. There was already a spear collision in here. What the fuck is going on here? Private actor construction. Why are you being like that? Sorry, I slept late. Well, I hope you've had a good rest. Party, oh mate, I'm still sure I don't say party people. Spear collision, set this to be 128. No, it hates that. I don't know why it hates the spear collision issue. You know, remember I was like, this will be the first of many crashes, and now we've crashed every 2 seconds. Because Unreal won't let me change the radius of a collision box. Okay. This is disconnected. This is disconnected. Let's disconnect this for a sec. Nope. Wow. Time private actor construction. Okay, let's just try adding in another collision. What a bizarre issue. Box collision. Here's a box. 64. Fuck, what? No way. Why am I fighting the engine? Right, let's try and add a box collision to a new actor. So it's just that actor. Okay, I mean, we can cheat and do... what did I call it? Base... spell? Look at that. Let's save this. So we've got our box. Two, 256, 256, 256. If I change the spear in this... No, that works. Fuck. What's the one after 256? What's 128 plus 256? 370. 384? 382. That works. Alright, let's go to this box because we don't need it. Save this new blueprint. Get rid of lava spikes. Replace it with new blueprint. Never fought the engine so much. Right, this will be BP lava spikes. BP lava spike, because lava spikes already exist. So that's all fine. User parameters, all good, all good. All good. Okay. Sweet, okay. We can just grab ice spikes and copy all the code. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't actually think I need this because I'm not doing collision on the ting. Alright, save. Go. Nice. Hit me. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to also be off this spear. On overlap, overlap to not equal. Get owner, branch, print, hit. This is actually killing it on spawn. If that's so, that would be really handy. But don't have multiple blueprints open at the same time. You'll get confused between ice and lava. Tommy, good morning, King. Just dropping in quick support. Appreciate it, pal. I hope you're well. Got snow to shovel this morning. That's the joys of living across the pond, mate. This is looking awesome. Love the lava spike effect. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Super happy with how this spell system is turning out so far. There we go. So now it's hit, hit, hit when we're over it. Now it all just depends if it destroys when the system stops. If it does, that'd be awesome. I want to start my next video with, oh, look at that, too sick. I want to start my next video with, what's up, potty people? See if anyone knows. Only the people that have been here will know. You'll all have immediate knowledge. Radial damage, yep. That's what I want. I want the radial damage. So, is there an easier way of doing this? There will be. Damage causer. So I can just do custom event, apply damage, and then we'll just call. This is bad. I shouldn't have done that. So this will be apply lava spike damage. There we go. Mark believes I've got a speech impediment. He likes to make fun of me. He thinks I can't pronounce my R's. That's the inside joke. Apply lava spike damage. So we've done this. If I'd have called it apply damage, then there's already a function called apply damage, like here, and that'll get confusing. So just try and keep all of your functions and names like completely different. Apply lava spike damage. And the other thing to do is select your events, go to details, and make them private. And what that does, so apply lava spike damage, I can call it from inside here. If I go into ice spikes, right click and apply lava spike damage, it doesn't come up here. But if I don't do that, so make it public, type lava spike, there you go. Now I can call apply lava spike damage. So that just means that you're just not selecting the wrong thing. Just like most of these public and private access things, that's yeah, that's the reason to do it. So you just don't call the wrong event. So call in hit here. Did a lot of damage there. What's it overlapping? Get class. Yeah, so all here I've got all these public functions, which are really annoying. Although those are interfaces, they're a bit different, but character. I could just cast to the character class to make sure that it's a successful cast, but So if it's not equal to the character class, then it applies the damage. So we should see less of these print strings. That's fine. I'm surprised that it's saying hit the entire time. Spear radius is 382. On component begin overlap. Should we do a timer so that we can say if we're inside it or not? So I hear I'm dead. Let's do damage with fall off. There we go. That's the one I want. I want base damage. Minimum damage that it should do is like 1. Then we want this array to go in here. Damage causer to go in here. Origin to be this. Damage inner radius should be like radius of the full damage area from the origin. So how close to the origin do you need to be? So 10. Radius of the minimum damage area should be, what have I said to, like 384? And the exponential fall off should be like 1. That's so much maths. Let's try that. It still just wants to absolutely batter me. Because the value of this action should only be like 10. Yay, Iceman. Mark of Argyll. Sup, bro? I hope you will. 10. Yeah. Right, let's go to our health component and see what damage we're actually spitting out. BPC health. We've got damage. Bind don't take any damage. Print string. Damage. Let's see. What I find interesting here is that, like, it was applying it so often. Why is it applying it so often? Ah, Harbour Master, thank you very much. Appreciate you, man. Harbour Master became a member, a gold member. I need to get like a soundboard to like make like fun noises when that happens. And I feel like bad that that's not a thing. Am I taking more damage? Maybe. I think I'm taking more. I think I've got these values wrong. That was by damage. Damage. So the origin. Oh man, maths exponential. Gotta work this one out. Which will be a really boring stream, so we'll do that a different day. Real time Fat Man. Everything is fine now. Why? Because I am here, mate. My Hero Academia, top rated show. Loved it. What have I finished recently? Finished Hunter x Hunter. So that was pretty good. Freerun's not finished yet, so we're just waiting on that to be dubbed. JJK still isn't finished yet. We're waiting on Black Clover for new seasons of that to come out. Started watching Fire Force with the missus. So that's a great show. And then watch Sentenced to Become a Hero. Just finished the latest episode of that as well. So if you've got an anime that you recommend, then shoot it across so I can start a new series. Would be appreciated. Tommy, off to Shovel Snow. Cheers, mate. Your muscles will be huge by the end of it. No, it should be. Okay. No, that's fair. I do. 1. So damage in a radius. That's the base damage. But those two then should be the same. Let's test that. Maybe Mark's right. I still don't get how it sometimes works and damages me and sometimes doesn't. More debugging required. Damage in a radius. Okay. Damage out radius. Why? No. Damage prevention channel is that's fine. So normally when you do things like with fall off and stuff, it'll print you. I mean, this isn't even his attack, so we're not overly too concerned right now. Looking forward to Black Clover. Need to catch up on Sentence to be a Hero. Sentence to be a Hero is like really mind messy because obviously the heroes are all like bad guys and stuff. So like, yeah, every time they say hero, I'm like expecting some like, oh yeah, a really good guy, but they're all just not like. So it's trippy to me, like trips me up with my expectations. So I like it. I think it's fun. We were actually trying to do a shockwave, not even a lava spike. I got very distracted. BP. Ice. Shockwave? Ice blast. Ice. Shockwave. It's very good. I've also been watching Jack of All Trades, Party of None. I need to start that. Dead account. Roll over and die. That's fair. That last one's meh. Sweet Home is a banger as well, but that's live action. Not overly fussed about live action stuff. Hell's Paradise, that might be one that I actually do need to start. I've seen that one. That one looks good. There's a show, there's an anime on Prime, which is like Country Bumpkin becomes a master swordmaster, or is a master swordmaster, and the premise of the show is good, but the dubbing is so bad. Just the voice acting on it is awful. So I can't watch it. It like destroyed a watch for me. How come? So here, right? Some of these have what's it called? Thumbnails, which makes it super easy to see what stuff is. And yet, if I go onto another one, it doesn't have that. I want the thumbnail one. It'd be really useful if they'd put thumbnails in them. Last time I unreeled was maybe 8 years ago. Decided it was time to get back into it. Oh, I might do it. It's so much fun. I feel like, yeah, if you've been away for a little while, then it's probably a lot of stuff that has changed. But the general like nodes and stuff seem to be the same, which is nice. Mixed Magic VFX pack. I think this is the free one that's not very good. You need to see the big green dub of Dragon Ball Z. I could create you. It's really something. Something doesn't always mean good though. This is the free for the month pack, right? Harbor Master, make your own thumbnails. I could, but I feel like it should be part of Fab's thing that they like force you to do. But I definitely should. But I could spend forever making a thumbnail. Nope, I don't want any of those. Yeah, that's the free one that's for this month, which is pretty decent. Magic spells me, Yo, is that how you do it? That'd be fun. Get the image lined up in editor window, then in content browser, right click on the asset. Right, you've got me curious now, man. I'm gonna have to. If it's that easy, this could be a game changer. Ice, FX, Ice Arctic Pulse. Right, what is it? Let's see. Get the image lined up in editor window, then in content browser, right click on asset and click asset actions. Capture thumbnail. Oh, do I have to do it? What a dumbass. Sorry. Right, wait a sec. I want to Ice Arctic Pulse, which is this one. To like pause it somehow and then rewind it. Okay. I've lost it. So we're saying that it's like that, but there's no way of scubbering through. There's like not a play rate, is there? Yeah, but, I don't think there is for a Niagara effect. For an animation, you can scrub through. Change the Niagara. Now we're getting into the work nitty gritty of Niagara systems. This will be fine. So I want to just capture the thumbnail. That's cool. I don't hate it. I don't think that I've got even the right no, now we learn something new. We learn something new every day. Harbour Master, appreciate you dropping the knowledge. Now I've got to do that with all of these Niagara systems. It's going to be a day. I like ones that already have it for me. Those are my favourite. Is that? Oh, that might be better. Let's migrate that. Add that here. I think I might like that one better than the spiral one. But that's still not what we were looking for. We were after Harbour Master with the just do the ones you're gonna use. That's a that's a fair comment. That's fair. But that when I'm looking through these, I want to. These feel like shockwaves where you hit the ground and it creates a shockwave, rather than like a big shockwave. Let's see what else we've got. VFX. So what? There should be or there is a thumbnail button inside the emitter. Generate a thumbnail. Oh my god. Are we onto something? Oh, now that is super easy. We can deal with that. That's awesome. That's good to know. If it's that easy, why aren't like the people that make these doing that? Oh, that's so good. Right, I got completely distracted by Uh, this free pack's like really good. I want this. Okay, so we've got the. This is the free magic Niagara pack. Free magic. I think this is the one that we want. Yeah, looks like it. So I want this and this. I think I've already got this one, but we'll take it again just in case. Oh, nice. Attack line, free magic area one. Yeah, VFX are a pain. That's why I'm not like overly spending loads of time for it, because I imagine that we're going to replace a lot of these VFX with more stylized ones. So wait, real-time Fatman. What would be good would be a procedural magic circle that changes a bit randomly with use. I mean, I imagine that that is just a parameter that you can change on the fly. That's cool. I like this one. Do we have any more?
I don't think so.
VFX is actually one of the easiest things in the engine when you get used to it. I have some doubts. Like, it is one of those things that I have not touched at all.
Really?
Ground impact VFX. I think I can customize them. And like make them expand and stuff. I play with them a lot, so I'm fairly confident I can understand them at some point. But it's getting it to do the specific specific behavior that I want. Where are wherefore art thou? Right, let's see. So we just got that new pack. Hopefully they've labeled it shockwaves. That would be useful. Shockwaves. What a hero. Okay, that's a bit much. Jesus. Does that have collision on it for... Why is it so high up in the sky? Played with Cascader. Cascader's a lot of fun, but it's just like anything in it. Like you spend enough time inside it, using it, messing with it, you'll pick it up relatively quickly. It's just like Air Blast. I mean, it does, but I kind of just want it on the ground so that I can put a jumping attack and send a shockwave out. But I do have a couple that I can work with right now. So we've got the line. This bad boy. That's got a broken reference. Let's use dynamic balance, but only using source renders. Please update the. Okay, cool. Whatever that means. Properties. There we go. Calculate balance mode fixed. Which fix it? Yeah, no, that's fair. Which course did you take on Udemy? I think I know which one that most people take. It's the Ultimate VFX one by, I don't even remember who it's by, but I think it's in my library saved to take at some point. Have I broken this? Maybe. No. Does it? It does have collision. That's good. So if I do not do that, I managed to get rid of the floor. So inside of this has collision. Where is this V effect? So if we do export particle data to blueprint, condition to export data is has collided. Callback handler will need a new thing of type object. Link that to that, compile that, save it, and then go back to my spells. Third person, blueprints, spells. Yeah, it was funny until like you realize, oh no, I've got to fix that. But I think I've fixed it, so it's fine. BP ice spikes duplicate. BP ice line off spikes. Naming conventions. Interfaces, Niagara. Receive particle data. For each loop. Break this. Spear trace by channel. Position, radius. 200. Enemy. Actor to ignore is these two nodes. Draw debug for duration. Okay. That, in theory, construction script, object. Object. Right, okay. You ready to put theory into practice? AI systems, AI stuff. BT Iceman. Cast Shockwave. Bosses, Iceman. DA Iceman. So this is Shockwave, which currently does lava spikes, and we want it to do ice line of spikes from the root. Does this character have a root? Does, but it's root with a capital. Root. I am root. Wrong one. Oh, he was casting Shockwave. He is. Shockwave. Ice line of spikes. You know what I've not done? I've not changed the line of spikes to be a line of spikes. Alright, this should... It does. But that's too many. Well, we got good news and bad news. Good news is that the collision works. So it stops our character. That's the good news. Bad news is these traces are really bad. And also, I don't think that they are... Yeah. So these are rotated towards his pelvis. Oh, the good news is that they actually do destroy as well. Which is nice. But because they're rotated to the pelvis, they come out off the ground a little bit. Which is not what we're after. So we can move this Niagara. Oh, for how much work have we lost? That is the question. Ooh. Making changes to something is a bit annoying. I don't know why it keeps like freaking out when we want to change. Yeah, that's the course that is sat in my box. Who recommended that one to me? I think Mark recommended that one to me. The Mark Nunya. Ice spikes. No. Ice shot? Yes. Construction script, object, Niagara. Object, yep. So here I can just change the color, which is nice. Velocity, shape. But it's more sometimes they're colliding with the ting. Alright. Wait, let's go. Save. Compile. Save. What are we colliding with? We've got the wrong thing set up to be colliding. So it's not this one. Maybe it's this one. It's only the ones that have collision on that'll do anything. So there's only 2 of them that have collision, so maybe it's this one. If I get rid of the ref. Yeah, then nothing happens. Okay. Cool. So I think that's the issue. There's definitely, there we go. So there's collision just there. Beautiful. Ice line of spikes. Event graph. Radius. 40? No. 180. 120. Damage causer should be get owner. Blues battery, it looks badass. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's doing damage. Look, we can see our health bar goes down. We get our damage received. Nice. And if I go to so now we can have a brawl. Or would do if I could remember. So yeah. Next issue to sort. I mean, abilities have been in the UI for ages done. It's just I broke the ever-loving crap out of them. But look, I've got it so that it. Oh, what? Why do I want to show something off and then it just doesn't work? There we go. I need to sort out that decal. But if you cast it and it impacts on something, it does like this impact effect, which is so beautiful. That is so nice. And then on the floor, it's meant to sort out the collisions. Got bored and thought I'd test the actual fight. So you're all correct. It isn't using the impact normal. It isn't using If it was on the ground, it'd look fine. But yeah, no, it's not. It's using. It's not using that at all. Look, spells, firewall. So, begins its overlap. It applies the damage. Doesn't apply any damage because I haven't connected this. That's nice. And then it triggers the burst effect and puts a 1 second timer on that. But if it just hits something, then yeah, we're just rotating the thing rather than getting the rotation. Because then I've got to calculate it, and I just didn't want to do that at that time. Plus, I would need to also set up the physical materials too. So I would want to do, where's the phys mats? Phys mats. Get surface type. Do a select. And then I would set up the different surface types. For burnt, I don't even think I've got enough. I've got grass, dirt. You just put the normal into rotation. Frozen metal, blah blah blah. Make default this one. Oh, wait a second. Abilities, this one. That'll do. I mean, impact normal seems to work. But if it doesn't have a physical material, then it should just be going to default. It is valid. But I don't want to put that in here because then I can't test anything. Don't think that's got the right collision on it. But I think it looks good. Like, I like the effect on the side of it, and then I like the decal as well. Although I think the decal isn't actually rotated properly. It worked. Axis none. None of these are going to have physical materials because I haven't set any of them up. God damn it. But to get around this, I can just do this. What was I checking? I was checking this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's spawning on the wrong way around. It is. So just minus 180. So it's just minus 90 on the rotation. Can you 1 minus it? What, inside the actual material? No, because it's going to be like an engine material that I don't want to mess with. We can do break. Subtract 90. Put that at 5 seconds. Bypass this for 10 seconds. Jesus. No, you can't put a 1 minus on. I think I know what you mean. Multiply. -1. Because 1 minus is an actual node. No, it doesn't seem to. That's a problem for a future me. It's like this, and it's already -90. So to be 0, it would be 90. So yeah, timesing it by -90 would be, yeah, okay, so I can just do subtract 180. Maths, man. This is why it takes me so long to, like, there we go. Nice. Put this back together. It's horrible. Most of the game dev is like practical mathematics, and I just can't. Like, yeah, me and maths, not friends. So, ice line of spikes kind of works. Pretty happy with it. I think I've done that. So, add attacks for all enemies, min 3 hit combo. Let's see if we have done that. Hello, Mr. Tiger. Mob enemies. Tiger has 2 hit combo. Oh my god. Is that because the tiger's only got 2 attacks? The tiger's only got 2 attacks. Probably will, like, to be able to fix that for sure. Combat dodge, combat hit, combat target, death, sleep, sleep. So the tiger only has 2 attacks. Okay, let's fix the tiger's attacks. Motion warping, trace, VFX. Yep. So then we also want here, add notify, sound effect, whoosh sound, add notify, sound effect, like a grunt sound, not a hit grunt, a character grunt, like a row. Someone send me a your best impression of a tiger growling. That's probably a good place for it. Yep. What's number 2 look like? So for whatever reason, I've not done any notifiers. There we go. So I want motion warping. There, just about there. I'm not sure that would count, mate. Maybe I'll have like a garbage monster and you can burp to voice the garbage monster. Alright, line trace, sound effect, visual effect. This needs to be the main hand slash. That's it. Okay. So, this tiger, let's check its skeleton. And check what its bones are. Oh, he's got a hand. How did we not know that he had a hand? So middle 03, left on combo 1. Attacker 1 montage. What are we playing? Attacker 1 montage. Sweet. Don't think that he has a VFX slot. I think the bear does. Yeah, just here. So we're going to copy this. Go back to the tiger. And that's all fine just there. So we can add a whoosh sound effect. I don't think these are going to be very good, but we can see. That one will do. And then we can be super cheeky, copy these and shove them on combo 2. Yep. And that should be VFX. Just like that. Okay. Let's test that tiger. He's not doing his VFX. Do you know why he's not doing his VFX? Because I've not given him a wiggle. Always remember, kids, wiggle your tigers. So that left one's fine. That right one's not even doing a trace. Tiger, tiger. Mob enemies. Is it because I've not saved this? Combo 1, combo 2. Main hunt slash. Combo 1. Oh, wait a sec. That's an offhand slash. That might be me then. Left hand is always offhand. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. It's tracing. So that's positive. It's not tracing very big though. 20. 20. Save this. Get this. So that's still tracing on the left hand. Well, that'd be why. R and R. Tiger change colors. What an idiot. That one's a L. That one's R. Like this. Save this. Come back here. There we go. Still not playing VFX though. Why are we not playing the VFX? Offhand slash VFX. Yes. Let's check the VFX notify. See what happens here. According to this, there are no VFX for the offhand slash. Okay, so that might be because combat component. Combat component. Attack. I bet we're not telling. Okay, so let's break this a sec. Here we have our attack VFX, here we have our sound effects. He's my Resolute's my head of marketing. He's very good at it. VFX and SFX. So attack, execute, choose. Okay, so yeah, I've got this here because this is the player's line. So I'm going to copy this and take it back to the attack line. Put it in here as well. Should have it for AI as well. Right, let's test this now. We have some VFX. They aren't loading. They are loading. Okay. I think I made a change to the bear for his VFX. See here, he's got a finger's eye socket. So I think I added in we got a claw slash. And then we do the bear combat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because then I think I also rotated it. I did. So I bet I've got to do the same on the tiger. Look how sick that looks. That claw effect. So sick. Right, so we're looking at hand 02 middle. What do I put it on? Tiger. Middle 03 R. Middle 03 L. We'll check that in a second. So left hand, middle 03 L. That one. Right click, add a socket. Right click, add a preview asset. Oh, okay. That seems fine. Let's take this. And then let's go back to our skeleton and add it to middle 03 R as well. Seems fine. Meow. Save that. Copy the selected socket name. Go back here. Don't do that. Should hopefully see some VFX now. We do, they're just not very big. I might just want it to start here then. VFX. Bam. So good that go. There we go. The longer startup seemed to do the job. Macy on Wolf, am I creating animations? Hell no. Anything that ain't code, I don't do. I have done some animations in the past. I don't like to do animations. I don't. But I have done them in the past. That looks better. Apart from, we're not motion warping close enough at all. No, don't. I'm not touching that pickaxe animation ever again. It's horrible. Right, perfect distance from the target. We'll make that 5. That should move him closer to us. I think Mark's shoveling snow, mate. There we go. What? Making on Wolf, sadly I was about asking a tutorial already. What? Did you show a tutorial? Well, I didn't see you ask for a tutorial. I thought you were just asking if I was creating animations. Like, I know how to create animations. I just don't tend to. It's not consistent enough. Bothers me. Where's the mob enemies AI? Stuff, AI system, AI stuff, mob enemy. Not bothered about patrolling and searching. Strafe around. Move to. Oh, yeah, I don't need to print this. That's fine. Perfect distance from target for attack. So we should have. We don't have that. Oh, get distance for action. Got that. Yeah, I mean, I could do a we could do a control rig setup. I just don't want to. It should be motion warping to that location. Because it should be getting the perfect distance from target, setting the blackboard key as a float. Yeah, it should be doing that. I think I've set it to be 5, right? Perfect distance. So I've set it to be 5. So obviously return 0. What? Like, it even says on the spit out at the back, the perfect distance from the target is 5. Let's just print that. Okay, now it's reading 5 and 5. So that's fine. Cool. Okay. So it should be finding the perfect distance around our target to a value. Okay, wait a sec, this might be the problem. Oh, direction, no. Trace, circle offset, doesn't matter. No, that should be alright. Motion warp to location. Perfect hit. Okay, wait a second. Is that the problem? No. How bizarre. Because we're setting the motion warp target. We're setting the location. So we'll just draw a debug spear here. Let's draw an orange one. Let's make it 1. So make the perfect distance. Let's make the perfect distance like 2. Save that. Change that. Doesn't feel like it's motion warping. Doesn't feel like it's moving. Which is weird. Target location. It's definitely like drawing a line where it should be. Okay, well, let's make this value like 150. and then we can test what it's actually doing. I was working also in a horror game, but I can't get the basement dark. I mean, in real life, even if it's day, you open a door to a basement, something like so dark or something. It should just be the auto exposure, right? It's not moving. These have a root, don't they? Root lowercase. I don't think I should need to do this. Let's just check this humanoid. No, I don't. Interesting. This guy definitely motion warps. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a second. Bingo bongo. There we go. What a dickhead. You mother. That makes no sense. Someone give me a crash count. I should have like a crash count in the corner of how many times we've crashed today. So the problem was that we didn't have root motion enabled on our animations. So we can't use animation. We can't use motion warping without root motion. So now that that's enabled, we should be able to use motion warping much better. Which means that these guys can be 5, and that will be a perfect distance from us. Maybe too close. There we go. So now it's always going to hit, and he's going to like move towards us as he attacks. Obviously this camera's bugged, but I think that actually that should be 10. So that's loads better. Jesus Christ. Something so simple. It's only 10 minutes to figure out again. There we go. So now every attack is going to be a hit. Let me fix the camera on this bad man. Let's fix it on the base enemy. And then we'll ignore the camera, capsule component. I should also ignore the camera. Okay, so 10's probably a little bit much. Although it does because it's moving the blooming root. So it's pushing us. But I think we're close. What if I changed the... Well, the capture was meant to be a spear. It is. Okay. Change this to be here, and then change the workaround box to be here. There we go. Now he looks super aggressive. Too sick. What version of Unreal Engine am I using? This project's in 5.4. Because I don't upgrade my personal projects. Ask me why. Perfect distance, 10, 10, 10. Yep, sweet. Combat component. Where's the combat component? Combat component. Combat. Don't need you anymore. Nice. No worries, Wolf. Appreciate you joining. Good luck with your project. Yeah, I think I want all of these just back here a little bit. Let's also make the box part of the mesh. That works. Compile that, save that. Let's go and sort out our boar. The king boar gets a boar. Right. First off, let's fix the root motion issue so that isn't an issue moving forward. Sweet. Oh, gravy. Then we've got these two animations. So we've got boar. This guy can do a taco 1. Oh god. Zoom in. We're zooming, boys. Well, that's not gonna come from his what's it called, is it? So I'm gonna do a spear trace here to here. So just here. Why do people keep saying sorry they're late? You're not late, man. You got a life. Go enjoy it. You don't need to apologize, mate. I hope you will. What were we up to? We were messing with visual effects previously. Now we're messing with enemy stuff. And yeah, I'm working through my list of stuff I need to work through. Open blueprint, start line trace. That's because this one uses walls. Attack enemy trace. Because this one uses unarmed trace, which uses the mesh instead of this one, which uses the stack mesh. Because that's a thing you've got to take into account when you're doing enemies that don't actually have weapons. Here, add notify sound effect. This will be the grunt. And then, where's the motion warping one? This one's a bit weird, as usual, because like the motion warping should be from here to here. So like jumping back is fine. It can jump back a little bit, and then we need to motion warp it to our character during where it's like in the air. So this one should be motion warping as far as it does the attack trace. We could also put in a rotate window as well. So that during this, it's rotating. And then it attacks. Just annoying. I don't think that anyone's annoyed, mate. I'm quite happy. It's good to hear, Kishan. Glad that it all works out. I know getting overly stressed by these things, man. Like, there was this thing at work, and everyone around me was like, oh, it'll work itself out. And there was me, like, applying for other jobs and trying to make sure that everyone was looked after in my life, the people that are important to me. And everyone around me was like, oh no, it'll just work itself out. And it did. I felt right idea. But I don't know any other way than to just like have all my ducks and stuff lined up. Notify state VFX. Oh, we could have a cool like jump back VFX. Like a wind up. So we want to do the add notify parry or unblockable just here. It's like he's going to launch an attack. You've been notified. Windows admin. Just swing by. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. I hope you are doing well with your Windows admin stuff. And then again, just kind of like here, I want to do like a whoosh, like a speed thing. That would be fun. Am I going to add a boar king? I want to add like a humanoid boar. Humanoids are so much easier. I shouldn't have started with animals, but animals are more sort of, well, we got a bunch for free, so And this will be perfect hit. Motion warp, motion warp. Motion warp in, location set, perfect hit, yes. So, VFX. You'll find a lot more support for biped enemies and animations than you will quadrupeds. Quadrupeds are such a pain in the ass. We got like the first Fab release was a free pack, which is where all of these ones come from, and it sort of fits the style, like a stylized game, which is why we're going for this. But I would probably stick to just like what's it called? Bipeds, humans. Like, this matches the style of the game that we're going for, so it's better to do it this way. I already had all these. Rotate window. So again, we want that parry or unblockable part here. Need a better visual effect for that though. And then we want the motion warping part here. So it's going to rotate towards us and then motion warp towards us the entire time here. And a sound effect here. Again, does this one only have 2 combat animations? It does. Is the bear the only one that's got 3? Someone really liked the bear and didn't like any of the others. So they only put 3 animations on the bear. Right. So tiger I think I've done already. I have. Looking sick. Love that for the tiger. Wolf. Wolf we've not done at all. Combat attack. 01. Combat attack. Wolf has 3 attacks. Yeah, no, the tiger doesn't. The wolf does. Nice. Create anim montage. I need to speaking of parrying, Leon can parry RPGs and Resident Evil Recruit. Is it good? I kind of want to play it. You know a game that I ordered recently and played an hour last night? Soul Reaver. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. It's like 25 quid. And I played it as a kid. So I was like, I want it. It's mine. I have to have it. Right, let's do combat unarmed. Yep. Let's put the root motion on all of these at the same time because that's easy. And then in 20 days, Black Desert comes out, right? So I might stream some Black Desert. I might also not. What do you think? Yeah, see, if you're my age, then you know. Is First Light going to be any good? Most on other than the obvious Golden Gun, GoldenEye game. I'm not sure there's been a good what's it called, W07 game. Why does this wolf look scuffed? All the others have looked good, and this one looks kind of scuffed. So in terms of pre-ordering, I've never really had too much of an issue. It depends where you get it from and all sorts. But like I just pre-order from Amazon now because all of my local stores are like closed down. This motion warp. There's no build up to this. So he's here, wanting to rotate to the character. And then sound effect. If it's Steam, then I wouldn't worry about it, man. I think you can on Steam. I think you can then do a what's it called, like a pre-download, and then it's ready as you go. That is that one. And then finally, this one. Up to about here. Alright, those are our attacks set up. We don't have a wolf. Okay. I don't have a bat anymore, that's gone. Bear, boar, humanoid, tiger. Wolf. Enemy name. Should just replace this bat. Yeah, because if I delete it, then it will mess everything up. The game that you're most excited for this year, mate. There are a lot of games coming out this year. I'm not sure W07's been on my list, man. I'm not like knocking you. But there's Crimson Desert, which is in 20 days. And then there's Fable at the end of the year. Like, Fable is the one that's got my missus like excited for it. Right, not a tiger, a wolf. Do we think that these are all made with the same skeleton? Who's Peter Molyneux? This is how closely I follow. stuff. You're gonna tell me that he's like an absolute not a good person, and then I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna have to boycott the entire game. So we want this trace to come from not his jaw. Why has he got tongue 04? How many tongues does this thing have? Kind of just want a sticker slot on the end of the tongue. Just like move it forward a little bit. Yeah, that could work. Sweet. Well, you were right, Kishan. They are different skeletons, which is mildly frustrating, but he'll be alright. Do this. We're going to trace from the tongue 04 socket to the tongue 04 socket. Radius is 20. That's fine. Sound effects. I'm going to grunt. Attack VFX. This is going to be an interesting one. Want like a jump. Okay. Push off. Peter Molyneux is the one that promised things like you can plant a tree and watch it grow. Oh, well, you can if you look out the window. No, that's fair. I programmed that for someone, not recently, but in the past year, where they wanted like a tree to grow in real time, and I programmed that. I'm quite proud of it. Yeah, it only needs to be quick. Oh, you know what would be cool? If I could do like a jaw closing Niagara effect. But right now we'll just stick to that. Combo 1, combo 2. Combo 3. Distance 10, 10, and 10. Yep, and yep. Oh, this enemy name needs to be changed to Wolf. And then we actually need to make the wolf. I've got one. This looks like Poochyena from Pokemon. To be a little bit bigger. Why did they need the tree growing system? I have no idea why they needed it. It was like a horror game, and then you had to plant a tree, and when the tree grew, it did something. I honestly couldn't tell you. Class settings. BP animal. Base animal. Yep. We want to add a call to the parent. Yep. And then we want to create some dynamic functions. On begin play. Begin play. So the mesh for this has element 0. Like, you'd have thought that I'd have been able to change the color inside inside the materials, right? Set the actual base color here. No, they've got them all linked to textures, and it's really frustrating. The component list, mate, I love components. This one's probably overdone. There's a couple that need removing here, like the enemy doesn't need stamina, but because it's in base character, it's got it. So there's a couple that could be removed and only added to the players and stuff. I imagine a lot, like how many components AAA games have. I imagine like a hell of a lot, because they've all got, all of these components should be single class. So like you shouldn't manage loot inside currency or currency inside loot. They should all be single class components. I've got health and stamina and mana separate, which is a bit naughty. Like you could have them as just a stats component, but I like having them separate for like my animals ain't gonna have mana, so I don't need to know about any of the mana stuff. Yeah, but it's not using a material, that's what I'm saying. Like, they use a texture to do all the stuff. Super weird. So they just get a base color texture. No, I don't even make the color. I think it just depends on what you are after, what you want, right? Like, I've rewritten this now 2 times, 3 times maybe. So I'm very much like, I am done doing rewrites. We are just pushing. Why the? Pushing ahead with what we are doing. I think all of the D's are the actual color, but I could be wrong, because these have D in them as well. Only one way to find out. Oh look, it's I can't remember its name. Can't remember its name. It's like Alpha or something from a kid's show. Balto. Is that his name? Yeah. I don't upgrade the engine. It's not what I do. Just leave it as it is. This is one thing that I really want them to sort out is the capsule. Like Mover should sort it out better. But the capture is a pain in the ass. Right, save this. Do this. There's our Wolfie boy. Duplicate this. No, wolves and boars to be separated at all times. We don't have an animation blueprint. Oh my god, what am I doing? How do I not have that? Bad person. Where's the master? Create child with blueprint skeleton for the wolf. ABP. I mean, you say AI is the worst suit, and then you've got a really complex AI. That's good. Wolf idle. Wolf stun. Wolf blend space. Wolf cry. Blend space boar. Duplicate this. Blend space wolf. Replace skeleton with wolf. Shit. Go back. You dickhead. Replace skeleton with boar. Right. Hopefully that's fixed. Oh, it's actual stupidity. There we go. There's swimming animations in this. It just looks like the wolf's ran into a wall. Oh, it's have we got a walk? We do. Walk backwards. Nice. Why don't I have a backwards one? I've got forwards, left, right, but absolutely zero backwards ones. So then if we do rate scale of -1, kind of looks like it's going backwards. This will be one of those, it'll do, pig, it'll do. Sweet. We need to move the wolf blend space to the wolf animations folder, which will break everything. No, we're up gravy, baby. What the fuck is that? That's a nightmare wolf right here. Look at that jawline. Them legs. This is like a wolf that I've done. Like, I decided to jump into Blender and put together something bow-legged and horrible. Right, okay. Yeah, no, for sure. Bear, like, this one's bare AVP, but just reset that one. Wolf. Ah, look, it's the goodest boy. We don't need to set that by instance. We can just hard set that inside here by doing defaults. Defaults. Mob AI. Wolf. That should be enough. But what we'll do is we'll just refresh that and bring it out again. Go down to defaults, Mob AI, Wolf. What? Okay. I mean, sure, mate. Just like of all the things that could be broken. Okay, so I know why that's actually broken, so that's fine. So first off, we've got the radius of the trace on all of these, 20, and then not on this one, so 20 on this one. Then we've got the BP Wolf. The rotation. He might have jumped out of bounds, actually. Then, okay, so the other thing is go. Maybe it doesn't need to rotate the target. Let's take out the rotate the targets. Because he's already focusing us, right? So his attacks need to be a little bit bigger. So what's the Tiger's one? Tiger is 10? Okay. Yo, Sankisha, mate. I'll see you next time. Appreciate you joining, pal. Glad it's all working out for you at work, man. Let's just check that these motion warping 1, motion warping 2, motion warping 3. Yeah. I don't think number 3 needs to move at all, actually. That can't be like 10. So should be like that. Why is it like having a paddy? Okay. Let's go have a look at some of these motion warping setups. Warp rotation. What an idiot. Yeah. I like it. It is good, right? The animations had a bit more like give. Like they'd really sell it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. That'll be why. I got this. Whether to ignore the z-axis. Ignores the axis. That might be the issue. Because the animations do have... There we go. Like, claw's not bad. It makes it look like he's like doing some sort of speed attack as well. That wasn't necessarily what I was going for, but like, I don't hate it. Do you know what I mean? I am starving. I can smell my dinner cooking downstairs. I'm so hungry. Oh, man. I like it. It's good. Why am I doing combat? Am I doing a trace? A line trace? I am. That's why we've got these on. Turn those off. Compile and save that. Go back to our list to make Daniel happy. Add attacks. Oh man, burger. Having a full roast dinner, mate. Don't despair, she'll be on it. I think I did that. Boss AI, interesting mechanics. Yep, that's something I need to do. Enemy death animations. I do actually need to do that. So, what we can do, because that should be a simple fix, is we can go here and we can do check if they have the tag dead. Promote that to a variable. Did plug that in, go to locomotion, and then we want to do add state alias def, and then we want to do add state dead state, and in the no, we want to do, what do we want to do? Anim sequence player. Sequence player? Sequence player. Def to dead will never be taken. Ah, no. So if you're idle, walk, run, stunned, and dead is true, then you go back to here. Now, do I do it back so that you can be revived? I think that's insane. We ain't doing that. We might do that another day. What I do want to do is have an enemy that like spawns other enemies. Oh my god, that'd be insane. So now in ABP Wolf, in asset overrides, I can have dead, and there can be a dead. No. Death. Wolf death. But I don't want this to loop. So I want it to be like that. Would that work? Does that work? Click this, go here. No loopy loopy. Now I've got to kill this thing. Okay, that's a problem. Base enemy on dead. We're not dead. Add gameplay tag to be dead. This is that situation that I had last time where I was adding the gameplay tag, but I wasn't adding it to the right thing. So add gameplay event, add gameplay tag. No, that's not what I want. I think this will do what I want it to do. What if I tried a bigger sword? But then I'd have to have bigger muscles. No. Set lifespan 10 seconds. And duplicate that here. What are we working on? Life. We're working on life. No, we're not. What are we working on? We are working on trying to get our game ready for our demo. Come back here. He died. I'm kind of sad. Right. And we've been working on boss attacks and like enemy AI stuff. So it's pretty sweet. Still, oh no, for sure, it's definitely overriding something. Oh, bloody hell, man. All these destroy actors I just kind of want over here. Boop. No, one of these. We definitely want this. I don't need to simulate it. And I probably don't need to set the collision profile. So, let's try that. Should work. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a. Sorry, what would? Up here. Up here we destroy this, we remove the target lock. Do I not stop the brain? Okay. Where's the AIC? AIC animals. Where's the... I thought I stopped the brain somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Where's the health? Health. Do this, decrease health. Call on dead. We ain't stopping the brain, no way, that's why. It should do it from our behavior tree though. Mob AI. Blackboard condition is dead. Stop tree, stop logic, stop the brain component. Yeah, it should. I bet I don't ever call this is dead variable. Run behavior tree, set the spawn point. I do not. Do I do it in the base character? Let's just check that for a sec. No. Okay, cool. Base enemy. Do we spawn this loot back and generate the loot? Just gonna do AI controller. Control that to itself. Get the blackboard. Set value as bool. Take this. Make literal name. Wherefore art thou? Is dead. Goodbye, I'll save. Save, goddammit. Ooh, inventory. No, rusty sword. We're here. Look, no more spinny spins. The enemy horde is still trying to fight me to death. Why? Oh, because it's not valid. It is valid. Set collision enabled. Set collision profile to be ragdoll. That should let me walk through the mesh when it dies. I hope. Fingers crossed. Maybe. Who knows? doesn't. I wonder if that's because the box. The box. The what? I missed that error message. I didn't catch it. Okay, I'll have to check that in a minute. The box. The box is going to be a BP base animal, and it's that. So we're going to do on dead. Can I add a call to parent? See, this is a problem. You can't call a parent of something that's already in like an event dispatcher delegate. So we've got to do some jiggery messing around. Why would I want the best viewers on Stream Boo? Sounds like some weird site. I've got the best viewers already. So then we override dead event. Whoops. Override this dead event. And we can turn off the box collision, which should enable us to walk through. Collision. Enabled? Collision enabled. No collision. Bish bash bosh. Thought I'd try streaming to Twitch as well, which is why you're seeing some random Twitch comments pop up. So I was like, why not? We'll see what the crack is. Turns out, not the one. There we go. Now I can walk through this guy. He's all fine. I say he's fine. He's pretty dead. Grab our gold. Run over to this guy. So we just need to put death on all of our enemies. And the logic is fine. And we get no bugs. No bugs for the win. No bugs for the win. No bugs for the win. Oh my god. It's coming together. We're doing it. Like, there's a game here somewhere. That's mad. That's so crazy. Mob enemies. What? I'm not. TG's got to teach me how to do like proper stream stuff. I just can't be. I need to learn how to do it, but I have not as of yet. That was weird. Could not move. Whew. Mesh. AVP bear. So now we can add a dead bear. Deaf. Deaf. Boar. AVP boar. I thought you had to be like affiliate something or other for Twitch donors. Plus, like, programming on Twitch just gets no views at all. That is so bad. Wolf. Oh, I've already done the wolf. Lol. That's that. Can I take this off? I think I can take this off. Death animations. They are done. This is not done. And this is not done. This is done. And then we need a few more bits. But I am going to call it, because we've been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes, which I think is the longest we've done. So I want to call it there as a positive, good day. I'm super, mate, I feel like I'm super boring. I don't know why people tune in, but I'm glad they do. It's fun to work and talk. So, right, I'm going to shoot off and get some food and do all of the adult stuff that I should be doing rather than 3 hours of making a computer game. So, I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you have a absolutely amazing weekend, and good luck with all of your game stuff moving forward. Thanks for watching. See you next time.